headed on this summer day. We are in downtown Knoxville. I got separated from the pack. We are going to the downtown Knoxville Public Library because they are having a Quidditch. I don't know if it's lessons or a game or something for kids. So I went to go park in the parking garage. I'm gonna I dropped everyone off at the library, so we're gonna go over there and see what kind of trouble they're getting into.
You and Cody can hit the other team with those, and then they have to go back to their hoops and they have to turn around.
So go.
Aim for your brother!
Get him!
Jasmine.
Hey Jasmine, you want to get the person with the quaffle though. Go Jasmine, go get him. Huh? So it's been fun being at the library, watching our crew playing Quidditch. It's been fun. I will say that our kiddos with sensory processing disorders are having a little bit of a problem, but I think that's because everything's new and there's a lot of noise and everything's bouncing off the walls. And essentially in Quidditch you have 3 games going on at once, and so it's a lot to keep up with. So it was funny that everyone had energy before they left the house, and then when they got in there they didn't want to do anything, they didn't want to play anything, they're just kind of standing there. But now they're warming up and they're having fun. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go here pretty soon. So, but it was fun. It was free. It's good entertainment. Got them out. Got them meeting people. Good outing. So we just got out of the Quidditch and we're walking around a little bit, and we just saw a new establishment across the street. Yasin's Falafel House. What's that make you think of, Margie? No falafel for you. I don't even know what that's from. No falafel for you. It's over there though. Oh, there it is. There's the sign. Oh, it's behind the stop sign. It's got a cool pink thing. Like a little eat out area. What is that though? It's on Friends. It's an episode. Help us out here, you guys. Comment below if you know what episode of Friends that is. It's when Rachel's sister Amy comes and she thinks Ross is the falafel guy. Like, she keeps seeing him, and then Ross gets mad at her and says, "No falafel for you." So this is a historic house of some sort. We're gonna go see. It's the James Park House. And okay, someone read it to me, because I'm backwards.
The foundation of this house was laid by Governor John Sevier on a block bought from Knoxville founder James White in 1797. James Park, pioneer merchant and Knoxville's second mayor, completed the main house in 1812. His son, Dr. James Park, occupied the house until 1912. It subsequently housed a war workshop and tea room for the Red Cross, the Reeves Leach Infirmary, and the Knoxville Academy of Medicine. The Gulf and Ohio Railways renovated the house in 2006. It's pretty.
It's a pretty house. And all that happened. So can we go inside it? Should we go around the front and see? We're kind of going around to the back, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we walked all the way around the building. We have no idea if we can go into this thing, if it's a historical thing or what. But there's a gas-lit lantern. And Jasmine said, "Hoorah!" So we looked it up on the internet, on our phones, and we're guessing that you cannot go in the James Park House. We're guessing that maybe it's privately owned. So we're gonna keep walking, and because we still have a little bit of time before we have to go, we still have time on our parking cart, so we're gonna go walk around and see what kind of fun we can get into, because it's a nice day and walking is fun. So we walked into the courtyard for the federal courthouse, and this is the statue Audrey Flack. I don't know, I'll have to read the plaque, but it's a cool statue though. Very cool, a lot of fun. Looks like a lot of fun out here in the courtyard. There's actually a coffee place down in here called K-Brew that is very tasty. So if you're down here and you're by the courthouse, I would stop by. But Matthew won't be here, and his smile won't be here. I don't think. Okay, so another reason why I got kind of quiet there, and it was kind of a little awkward for all of us in the courtyard there, was because we walked in there and there was a news crew, and I was like, oh, hey, are you guys just getting like a time lapse of the statue or something like that? And the guys just said no and wouldn't say anything else. So I'm guessing that, and then someone, like a coworker of his came out and they said, is it over? So I'm guessing there was a court case that's over, and there's some people coming out and they look kind of defeated and were kind of not huge emotional, but you could tell something was bothered. A little awkward going through the courtyard, but it was beautiful. I think if something normally wasn't happening, it'd be a fun place to go sit and just look around and have some fun with, but that was a little awkward this time. Okay, and evidently most of downtown is under construction, or at least this part, but Margie pointed out that Fressy's Deli and Bakery looked good. Do you guys ever like go somewhere and like have a bucket list of places you want to try out? Because I think we do. And if you can see that big cathedral tower thing over there, that's where we were at for the courtyard, for the courthouse. We actually walked by the old one and it was really decorative and cool, but like Jasmine was saying, we're coming up on the Tennessee Theater. What do you think about the Tennessee Theater, Jasmine?
Oh, it's really cool on the inside.
Oh, hold on. Let me catch up with you. I didn't hear. What? It's really cool, what?
It's really cool on the inside, but right now I think they're doing construction on it because the thing out there is gone.
Yeah, the big Tennessee Theater sign is gone. You're right, good catch. I didn't even notice that. Wow.
I always notice it because I'm really used to seeing that far away. And until we were like 2 blocks down, I could only see that part.
Yeah, so this looks like it's like this whole part up here, this motif thing up here is there. But there's usually like a big sign that says Tennessee up there. But the rest of it still looks really cool. Like it's still really decorative and stuff right now. Huh. Greg Allman Live, Tennessee Theater. One thing I keep forgetting to do since we've lived here and we've been down here a lot is to get information on the East Tennessee History Center. So we're gonna cross the street, well at least I think some of us are, and we're gonna try to get some information on that and see what it's all about. So I didn't get a lot of video in there because we just went in there and we just asked the lady behind the counter what was going on. But it seemed really cool. Like it seems like she gave us a lot of information on it. This Voices of the Land teaches about East Tennessee history from the area, and that's what's there all the time. And this one's a special one that's just going to be there for a while, and it's basically rare music from the area. I'm trying to think, it was $5 for adults to get in Monday through Saturday. Sunday they have less hours they're open, but everyone is free. Kids are always free to get in.
16 and under.
16 and under. So that's amazing because no one does that for kids. So if you're in Knoxville, hit up the East Tennessee History Museum because it sounds like it's going to be neat. We haven't been in it. I didn't do a lot of video because I think we might just go back there and that might be a vlog for us at some point. So be watching for that. The website was EastTN. I don't remember the rest of it now. I think it was
EastTNhistory.org.
EastTNhistory.org. So check them out because it sounds like a lot of fun. So we'll say concerts on the square. Doesn't that look cool? Just the signage and also just the flowers look really cool. We're here on Market Square, which is just kind of an area downtown Knoxville that has a bunch of different shops and different things, and they usually have entertainment down here. So the issue that we're having here is we brought water bottles, and this little guy had too much water at Quidditch, and now the hard part with coming downtown Knoxville around the Market Square area is there aren't any restrooms, not public restrooms, and you're just kind of at the mercy to see if any of the shopkeepers will, since they're small shops and stuff, if they'll let you use their restrooms or not, because they're not public restrooms. So we finally found a porta potty that he could go into, so we're kind of done down here. we're gonna head back home. For those of you watching, we're gonna have snacks.
Yeah, and
We're gonna what?
we may eat dinner.
Well, we may eat dinner. Don't we always eat dinner?
Yeah, we may eat dinner when we go home.
So we're gonna go eat dinner eventually here. But for right now, we're just gonna go home. The next thing on the schedule for those of you watching, we have a summertime schedule, and the next thing that we would do is we would have free time for the kids. So they start off with exercise, and then we have I'd have to look at the
TV
schedule.
and
See, they get an hour of TV time, and then we have an act. Then after TV and activity time, they have some
TA
book
work.
and some different work they have to do.
Yeah, TA work.
TA work.
Yeah, TA work.
And then they have lunch.
Lunch.
And then after lunch, we have
craft and activity.
craft
or
and
school.
activity time or
Or
school work. And then it's free time, and then
It's dinner time.
then it's dinner time. And then as a family, we pick a movie out together and we all watch it together. Yep. So we're gonna get back to the car and we're going to get home. So here's what Dalton and I want to know. When you were a kid, were you the kid that begged your parents to push the elevator buttons? Because all of our kids want to push the elevator button. We had a great time downtown and going to the library. We would suggest to you to check out your local library and see what programming they have, because they usually have a lot of great free, if not very economical activities for your kids to do. Usually there aren't huge crowds, so usually foster adoptive kiddos that have issues with crowds or noises or sensory processing issues aren't going to have as rough of a time at the library. It'll also give you kind of a break because there will be some other adults there to help, and you won't be completely alone trying to take care of your kiddos. So to give you a break, give you some time to refuel and be able to help your kiddos when you're back as the main adult on duty. So we hope this helped you to nurture and grow your foster or adoptive family.